Well, I went for a cold drink from the fridge, and I came back after finding a baguette in the oven, slightly overdone, but I'll take it. I'd forgotten all about it. So now I've got a baguette as well as a drink. Isn't that great? Life is full of surprises. And that Flora buttery don't half bloody smell buttery when you put it on a hot baguette. I don't know what the fuck they're putting in there because it's vegan. How do they get the butter flavour? Fucking, I bet it's worse for you than real butter. Speaking of coming back with mystery sandwiches, because as a kid obviously I wouldn't have a baguette, I would have a sandwich. There's no such thing as baguettes when I was a kid. You had rolls or sandwiches. Roll, that was it, described everything. Long rolls, sausage, hot dog rolls. I went to the car auctions on the basis of looking for a car for my friend, and the payment from him was going to be in the form of a bacon sandwich. They had really nice bacon sandwiches at their cafe there at British Car Auctions. And I come back with a 3.5-year-old BMW coupe. Isn't that amazing? And you're probably wondering how that's possible. But anyway, going back to baguettes and sandwiches, I don't buy, well actually you can't actually buy sandwiches in the shops. The packaged ones, the ones in the triangular plastic packets that are probably clogging up all the landfills. You're going to say, Mad Commodore, you prick. Of course they sell sandwiches, I've seen them. Yeah, well mate, a sandwich has butter on the bread. That's a requirement. It's like, to call something a car, it has to have wheels, alright? It's that important, mate. If the car body is the bread, then the fucking butter on it or margarine is the wheels. Why the fuck they sell them like that, I don't know. You have to go to an actual sandwich bar and get them to make it for you. That's not really off the shelf. Sandwiches make you fat anyway. Trust me on that one, bruv. Trust me. If you have a job where you sit at your desk having fucking sandwiches every day, you're fucked, mate. You're gonna have to go to the gym for like 2 hours a day, absolute minimum. So yeah, my cats are helping me with their DIY. They're removing the hideous textured wallpaper on the side of the understairs cupboard. They're almost done actually. By the time I finish all the rooms, I'm ready to do the hallway, or at least knock out the understairs cupboard and reduce it by half. Yeah, I know, you're probably thinking, what a cunt, it's probably been there 100 years. Well, it hasn't been there 100 years, mate. That staircase is not the one the house came with. You forget my IQ is 137. Except when Mr. Jack Daniels comes to visit. In which case, it reduces quite drastically. Yeah, anyway. I do actually think the visuals are quite state of the art for the PS2. I believe they used to be called Superstar Soccer or something on the Super Nintendo. I wonder if there's a bootleg Super Nintendo. I've seen ones that look like them, but the games listed on there, and the screenshots look suspiciously like the Chinese mini NES bootleg. I don't think SNES is quite common on that sort of bottom of the barrel price range bootleg. Nah. So I would buy one that had loads of SNES games built in. See, from that sort of distance, they look really good. Your mum would probably walk in and say, "I thought you didn't watch football." And yeah, anyway. Just having a bit of a smoke. Obviously it's not quite midnight yet, so it's still a bit warm for a coffee. Yeah, I do like the visuals. Konami have done a good job with the PS2 hardware here. And like I said, just like PCs only needed to get to, you know, Sound Blast 16 with the, I think that's the first one that had the digital to analog converters. That kind of things for the scratchy sample playback. And VGA graphics, and automatically from that point on, every PC game would improve. It's something Atari, you know, missed a trick on, because instead of wasting all that money making the STE, all they had to do was replace the 8 MHz CPU with a 16 MHz one later on. But man, Commodore, what about the shit sound on the ST? Yeah, well, there is a solution to that as well. Because I had a sampler for my Atari ST, and that actually had a built-in digital to analog converter as well as an analog to digital converter. It had its own mono phono output for sample playback. I believe it was the original microdeal one. And it sampled from a mini jack, I believe. There's a long grey box with a microdeal sticker on the top. Yeah, very, very high production value. But basically it had a built-in digital to analog converter, and I believe there was also a game that came with some sort of sound module. It was one of these point and click style games. I can't remember what one it is. But it's made by a French company, and they bundled it with one of their games. So that's another thing. I don't know where it plugs into on the Amiga, because the Amiga doesn't have a cartridge slot. But anyway, on the ST there were cartridges that would improve the actual sound hardware, not just MIDI. And alternatively, Atari could have put together a nice, you know, MIDI module that you just plug in with the MIDI cables into your ST, and automatically, you know, you've got better sound as well. PCs had MIDI sound modules. Atari just needed to think big. Of course, if Jack Tramiel had MOS Technologies, he might have done that after seeing just how popular the ST was with musicians. I mean, for fuck's sake, Dire Straits and Tangerine Dream in the mid-80s were using STs. And they're better than any of the wankers making music today, mate. I'm sorry if you're offended by your lack of talent this millennium. So yeah, that's the sound sorted. And yeah, that just leaves the 16 colour graphics, which, you know. However, they would have benefited. So I've done some 16 colour Street Fighter 2 graphics. They look bloody good. So there's no reason why you couldn't have used those instead of the shit ones that US Gold's version provided. So, you know, having a 16 MHz 68,000 and maybe just a stereo DAC on a cartridge. This means that all the original ST owners can also upgrade at least the sound, and games would be written just like they are for PC. Press, you know, this button if you want maximum detail, or this one for minimum detail, depending if you've got a slow or fast computer, innit? That's what PC games are all like. So you just have to live with the 16 colours, mate. But if you've ever come across any of my posts on forums, 16 colours is enough. Especially the Christmas cards I did. They were really good, 320 by 200, 16 colour Christmas cards. I think I'm going to resurrect that Christmas video. So anyway, let's get going. We have a visitor. Hello, mate. Begin second half of your quest. And now we're fucked. Oh, hey, deflected off him, you blind bastard. I didn't press a single button there when he kicked it away. My fingers were not even on the button. I was using the directional pad. Stop it. The referee's biased, man. Fucking cunt. This one. Get it out there, innit? Exactly. We're already at the halfway line. We've got to do fucking... Remember not to foul them with a kick. You have to do the nudge. Nah, he's a loser. You can tell by his sideburns. He's got Spock Mark II sideburns. He looks shit without the pointed ears. Shit. Hey, where you going? Hey, buddy. Hey. There you go. That baguette is not for you, buddy. You got your own dinner. Okay. Let's fucking shoot all the way in it. You can actually play it like international soccer, so yeah, I think from Emlyn Hughes to this, you're probably covered for football games out of this particular viewpoint, because obviously kick off to and goal and all that. Just fucking make sure you mash this button. This is the maximum kick speed button. Yay! Look at that, man. They're just sitting there waiting for you. Chance! Yeah, come on, man, please. And you can play with a D-pad as well, which helps a lot. So I presume that mean if there was a PlayStation joystick, you could actually... Yeah, I've got to investigate that PlayStation joystick. I got the Virtua stick for the Saturn. How am I supposed to pick? Okay. That fucking thing is right in the way anyway. Let's just go for... Yeah, I've got two blokes here. Absolute maximum. Hey, buddy. Yeah! Oh, no. Ah, come on, don't be that cruel. What a cruel world. I can't get a break with a fucking... Buddy, I can't see what button I'm pressing because I can't see the bar. Wait! He covers this TV in shit, I tell you. It probably is from particles of shit from the litter tray dust. Whoa, look how far I kicked it, man. I'd be proud of that. I'd have a wham bar, packet of Watsits, lion bar. I bet they don't sell wham bars anymore. I just don't see them in the pound shop anymore. They're gone. Poor old sniffly Lisa. She was my sister's best friend, I seem to remember. At school, she gave me extra change in the tuck shop. I know that's illegal, but the gesture, you know, is there. Whee! What happened there, man? Free kick my ass. This referee's a fucking blind dickhead. You dickhead! There we go, man. It's a good sign when you're not getting bloody slaughtered in it on this game. He was in the way. What you doing in the way, you wally? You knob. Yeah, the radar screen does actually help a lot. Fucking exactly, mate. Yeah, from me, mate. No goal though. No chance, mate. I'm getting used to the controls, innit? Yeah, if you're working to play a football game on the PS2, I think this is the one. Yeah. In a way, I wish the radar was somewhere else, like at the top, not where my fucking feet are on the fucking thing. I'm not even sure I'm pressing the right button there. The only way I know I'm pressing the right button is they do sliding tackles like that. Yeah, maybe a purely white ball would help on this game. Because, you know, I think that's where kickoff does better in it. And Emlyn Hughes has that too, actually. Hey! Give me my ball. Please, sir, get my ball back. What a drama queen, man. You got a splinter in your knee and you're fucking piss off. Fuck off. There's no one there, please. Oh man. Just slide through them in it. I'm playing like Vinnie Jones, you asshole. So as long as you don't get the ball, I don't think you get a foul. I prefer playing this with a D-pad, I must admit. Yeah, with a D-pad it is better. I've been playing with the analog stick for like a minute, 2 minutes. Wow, I only lost by 1 goal. And it's quite a tough, challenging game. For me, this is good. It's good stuff, mate. I'm a Pro Evolution Soccer 2008 on the PS2 fan. Yeah, I mean, it took a bit of time to work out the highlights business here. The music is horrendous, but it probably is horrendous on something like, you know, Sky Sports football or whatever. Maybe you have to watch, you know, Division 2 or something, I don't know, whatever they're called nowadays. I'm not really a football fan as a spectator of the live television variety. Oh, man. Right, so we've got X-Men. I might put Resident Evil on. I might be nice like that actually, because you know, the trouble is the lights are off and I can't really make out the funny metal tin that it comes in. And everything's cold. Is that it? Here we go, yeah, see? Because it's got the black top and bottom. Here it is, which, nah, that's not even acceptable as a bootleg, that is. You'll have to Google a picture. So yeah, I've checked, there's only one disc. And I can't see the bonus game, and this is the collector's edition or whatever. It's the one in the metal tin. It's like a PS2 case, but the cover is made out of like metal. So it's like a metal version of that with a plastic spine holding the two halves together. Yeah, just Google a picture, mate. I can't describe it. So that took a bit of time. Have a bit of this baguette then, this magic baguette that appears from nowhere. Yeah, funny old world. Went out for a bacon sandwich, come back with a BMW 318 IS Coupe. Oh, I know it works. Ooh, Dolphin Polo 16. I think easy. Always easy is good. Sounded like a fart, but that was Resident Evil 4.
1998.
A great year.
It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella.
My favourite.
The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City. It hit the peaceful little town, with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Battery light. And it's out of focus, what bastard. Come on.
6 years have passed.